Getting ready for the Radio Festival 2011 here on Salford Quays, and I'm joined now at the pre-drinks by Clive Dickens, who's the Chief Operating Officer for Absolute Radio. Clive, what are you looking forward to most at this year's Radio Festival?
What an amazing event this year. It's sold out, almost 600 people, and as a trustee for the Radio Academy, I'm thrilled that it's sold out, and we've got a waiting list for the Tuesday night. So it's just going to be great to see people, talking about radio, talking about innovation, and coming together. What's been an incredible year for the industry. So I think really meeting people and spending some time with colleagues is what I'm most looking forward to.
I think over the last few years, a lot of the talk at these festivals has been about digital and about the platform, about DAB. We're moving away from that a little bit this year and a lot more about content.
Yeah, we've got a digital broadcast session on Wednesday morning with Arthur Smith and Jarvis Cocker, and I was sitting there thinking, I'm going to talk about something completely different. I'm not going to talk about statistics or take-up rates or anything like that, but it's absolutely, these days, it's about content and about how you can leverage content across digital platforms rather than in a full store. We're at a situation now where almost 50% of the UK population at some point in the week listen to a digital radio station. It's like, just get over it. Stop talking about if and start thinking about when.
It also seems a bit more showbiz as the lineup this year, and Ronnie Wood, obviously one of your big names, who's bringing a bit of a rock and roll attitude towards the whole thing.
I think, I had the pleasure of being involved in the organising committee, and we were looking to ensure, first of all, that all of the industry, stakeholders would come. So it's fantastic that Ashley is coming, and Dee's coming, and Stuart, etc. So that's Scott Taunton's coming as well, fantastic. And it was really important to get everybody there, and it hasn't been for a number of years since everybody is there. But that should be at our own conference. Then it was about let's make sure we have some star power. So Pete Townsend on Monday night, looking forward to that. Steve Ackerman at Something Else managed to convince Ronnie to come up. Jarvis as well, fantastic, and Duncan Ballantyne, and then some people from outside the industry like Andrew Vidler from EMI coming into Matt Britton from Google, who's now VP for Google for Europe now.
And you're producing that session, I think.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah. So that's going to be fun, and I know Matt's got a really interesting presentation to give. So hopefully we can sort of balance that sort of talent, outside perspective, and also the key opinion formers from the industry. So I think we're in good shape.
Good shape is the word I was just going to say. The industry's in great shape at the moment, isn't it?
The industry has had an amazing year. Particularly the second half of the year. We, as a business and a sector, the summer was particularly very strong. The audience numbers are strong. Innovation is great, powered through by Radio Player and digital radio statistics. And then on top of that, most important thing is the revenues there as well. The revenue figures in quarter three looking very healthy, and quarter four we started off really well as an industry. Really uncertain times though. Who knows what's going to happen in 2012, but this has been a real transformatory year for UK radio.
Well, have a good time at the festival, and thanks for talking to us.
Thanks so much. See you later. Bye-bye.